I don't want to alarm you guys, but Teen Titans Go has been going on for over 12 years, and it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. I remember when I thought this was wrapping up in like 2019, but nope, it's just chugging along. We all know the show was despised on the internet back when it was the new kid on the block, as it pivoted into a full-on comedy, throwing the action and drama elements of the 2003 series to the wayside and pissing a lot of people off. Partially because fans showed a lot of support to these silly little Teen Titans shorts that Cartoon Network aired on DC Nation, in hopes of getting a 6th season, and instead, we got these shorts, but as a full series and with lamer animation.
Just look at that traditional animation! So smooth, so fluid!
He's bitten! But we're at the point where late Gen Z and all of Gen Alpha have grown up with this show, and public opinion on it is a lot different nowadays. People have generally accepted it for what it is, or at least bite their tongue and allow those who grew up with the show to enjoy it. Everyone has moved on from hating Teen Titans Go simply because it's not the 2003 series. Everyone but Teen Titans Go themselves. Despite coming out on top and practically outliving Cartoon Network, it's clear that Teen Titans Go is incapable of moving forward, because it will always be stuck in the past. A couple of weeks ago, I saw people ducking on a new Teen Titans Go episode, and at first I thought, TTG discourse in the Big 25, that's a little goofy. But then I checked out the clip, only to see that the show dedicated another 11 minutes to self-deprecation as they harped on the fact that they're not the 2003 series, while at the same time portraying fans of the 03 series as neckbeards who live in their mom's basement through Control Freak. Hey, that's not me, but the economy's tough right now. This might be the living situation of a postgraduate who grew up with your show. Humble yourselves. The whole thing just has me disappointed in Teen Titans Go. Like, again? In the Big 25? I hadn't talked about the show in a few years, so I thought it'd be fun to watch this episode for myself and make a video. But let me tell y'all, this was not fun at all. I am extremely annoyed. The episode is called Freak Show, and within the first couple of minutes, you think it's gonna be a clip show episode that's focused on making fun of clip shows. The Titans tune into their favorite show, only to discover that this so-called brand new episode is just a bunch of recycled footage. But it quickly devolves into something much less interesting, a clip show about the 2003 series. Except not really. I was actually kinda entertained before they went to Control Freak's house, because the scene of them beating the electric shit out of their TV is really doing the most. So when I thought this was gonna be mostly clips, I thought it was really funny that they put a ton of elbow grease into this wacky set piece. But this episode is like 90% brand new animation. Pretty damn expressive animation, I might add. Definitely didn't feel like they were trying to cut corners. The problem is, they abandoned what could have been a fun deconstruction of clip show episodes to pretty much remake an episode they did in 2015. Control Freak lures the Titans to his secret lair, which is his mom's basement. Also, his name is Kyle, so that he can force the team to watch clips of the 2003 series in the hopes of them getting brainwashed into acting more like their previous incarnations. If this sounds familiar, it's because an identical thing happened in Season 3's The Fourth Wall, which aired a damn decade ago. But there, Control Freak hijacked their TV and made them watch the OG cartoon with the ultimatum of locking in or getting rebooted. In fact, he claimed he was the one who rebooted the 03 series to Go in the first place. Well, you too, Kyle. Look at the mess you made. It doesn't just stop at having the same setup. Every single point this guy makes against TTG are the same in both episodes. The animation sucks. The old show was better. The jokes are dumb. The old show was funnier. The old show had drama, stakes, action, and compelling stories. Teen Titans Go is Teen Titans Go. The performances in the old show were Shakespearean, literally. The new ones are loud and annoying. Like me.
What we do here is go back.
Need something to throw on while you draw, study, or sleep? Roundtable Rewind's got you covered. So why not take a stroll down memory lane and subscribe?
No one can tell me what to do.
See you there. You get the idea. While these episodes kinda hide behind having different gimmicks, one being the fourth wall and the other being clip shows, both are really just about how they live in the shadow of the original series. Which is frustrating to the point of yapping about it on YouTube like I am Control Freak, because it feels like Teen Titans Go as a series already had this arc and moved on from this inferiority complex years ago. They already had way too many episodes fixated on the show being a goofy comedy instead of an action-packed dramedy. The Fourth Wall, that one crossover of Young Justice, that one episode that's dubbing over 03 footage. The entire movie is a meta-commentary about how they aren't taken seriously. And that's everything off the top of my head. I know there's more. There are 8 episodes in total that feature footage from the 03 series. If you ask me, that's kinda crazy, especially when you have an extensive catalog of DC material to pull from. And like, again, we're at a point where there's way more fans of Teen Titans Go than there are haters. So I have to ask, who is this for? YouTubers who need to crank out a video? We've had both incarnations of the Titans star in a movie together, where they had over an hour to get all of these meta jokes out of their system, and put a nice bow on this chapter of the franchise where they have to take a moment to look at the audience and go, aren't we so quirky and dumb compared to the original? To try and reopen Pandora's box like this just makes it feel like they're running out of ideas, and are still a little insecure about coexisting with the 03 series. Despite running for literally 4 times as long, you won in episode count, in merchandising, and public opinion on you has mellowed out to the point where it's greatly in your favor. So again, why can't you move on? It's a shame too, because a lot about this episode was genuinely amusing to me. The voice cast is still killing it all of these years later, so the delivery of a lot of jokes at least had me chuckling, and the gags that directly involve the voice actors are absurd enough to land for me. The design of Control Freak Spacemen also made me crack a smile. Not My Titans and Make Teen Titans Great Again are definitely low-hanging fruit, but the basketball of the head of Beast Boy's model sheet is the kind of dumb shit I love to see. The joke about the show's animation quality was also pretty good.
Our budget is so low that we have to be animated with a cheap, unstable computer program.
But all the amusement this episode provided is overshadowed by how exhausting this plea for attention is. And I mean, it worked. They got a video out of it. But at no point does the show actually acknowledge how they've driven these jokes into the ground, or at least try to portray Control Freak in a way where he still hasn't moved on from the past. They don't call out the fact that he's done this before. They act like it's their first time cracking these jokes, and maybe to a 6-year-old who wasn't alive in 2015, it is their first time seeing this material. But 1, why would you want to rope a new generation of viewers into a dead beef? And 2, most kids are watching this show through streaming or YouTube clips. They're not missing out on any of the other times you compared yourself to the original show. They can watch those at literally any time. At the end of the day, I know it's not that deep, but it does feel like a sign that Teen Titans Go needs to finally throw in the towel. Let a new creative team get a hold of the IP and do literally anything else with it. Not to take away one of the few pillars of job stability the industry has left, but Teen Titans just feels like a franchise that could always have reimaginings hit the airwaves in the same vein as TMNT and Transformers. But considering how it looks like they couldn't even get the Night Begins to Shine spinoff rolling, as it's been years since it's been announced and we still haven't heard a peep from it, I wouldn't hold my breath. Guess we're destined for 12 more years of this show going back and forth between hating and loving itself. Huh. Kinda speaks to me in a way. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, throw it a like, hit the subscribe button with notifications on, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.